We always talk everything wave related in the past week. I'm your host, Kado 540, and my boy, J SoCal. Hey, yo, J SoCal, who done pissed you off right now? Who done pissed you off now? It seemed like somebody pissed my guy off every week, week in and week out. I told y'all motherfuckers to watch out and don't piss the demon off, because then if you piss the demon off, then we all got to deal with it. Then the whole block got to suffer about it when SoCal on this shit, bro. Who done pissed my guy off again? And again, you ain't got to snitch. Just let me know. Just let me know what you saw. That's all I'm saying. You ain't got to tell nobody, because I know somebody done pissed him off. I know somebody done did it. We got names. And potentially with our mystery guest tonight, we definitely gonna have answers. Ayo, check this shit out. The week has been so crazy, and I see Cold World pull up with the $5 holla. Ayo, COVID, ain't gonna lie, I think you just got me over that $100 threshold as well. Shout out to the Cold World. My guy, delivering the belt on demand. And you already know how it go down. Shout out to Cito. Shout out to the champ. You already know. And Yak said he got me with, bro, I ain't do nothing, bro. I'm just here reporting the news. And like my boy SoCal always got to tell y'all.
You heard it first. Kado 540 is the Vlad TV of the wave gang.
I ain't say that. That's SoCal. Y'all gonna have to blame SoCal for that. Hey, look, I'm just doing my job, gang. I'm just doing my job, gang. Hey, yo, now y'all got the YNs mad at me. All right, check this shit out, boys. We gonna get all that out the way. We gonna get everything on the table. We gonna talk about it. It's been a hectic week. I already know y'all could feel the tension that was on the pages. I know Yak felt the tension on the pages. Chris Pickens, what's good with the sub? We're about 4 more subs away from 1,300. Shout out to y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, before I even get into anything, I gotta get a community, a stock up, a personal stock up. Jared Handy, I see y'all pulling up. Pull up. My peoples from Reddit, I see y'all. We doing big business. I told y'all niggas we moving the needle. I told y'all niggas we moving the culture. Y'all can believe me or not, but I told y'all I'm bringing a hood with me. Y'all pull up my day ones. I need y'all. Hit the like. Hit the like. Show these niggas we moving the needle. We got the champions up in here. We definitely got some ML Dub news too. I got some ML Dub. No, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. NBL. Sheesh. NBL. I don't want them niggas to get mad at me. It's league shit. That's all I'm going to say. NBL. League shit we got to talk about. I've been talking to some of the team captains. I have word. Potential dates. Potential startup. Now, some teams might have some question marks on it. Some teams got some question marks on it, but I need y'all to lock in. The teams that I'm going to mention tonight, y'all got some question marks on it. We need y'all to get to work big time. Again, shout out to Cole for the super thanks, for the super chat. Shout out to you. And by all means, if anybody else feel like giving some super chat, super thanks, by all means, hey, look, you got the access. You got the controls. Pay your wavy fucking tithe. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all niggas in the back, pull up the collection plate. Pull up that SoCal and them, they back there smoking weed. Y'all pull up and drop something in the bowl for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this shit out. Hey, yo, I made a post on Reddit and it posted, got removed of some shit. You might not, it might be there. I'm gonna double check on it, but everything should be automatic right now. We're gonna check on it once I go up. We're gonna check on it and look at it tonight. Jobby Drippin', what's good? I see you, fam. Pull up. All right, we passed the threshold. It's definitely a celebration. My mystery guest is just lurking. They got in contact with me earlier. I let them know everything's a go. We're going to be hollering at a situation that happened throughout the week, and we're going to put it to bed after that. After that, it's done. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. People said what they had to say. Few people went live already, but there's still some people out here that got some things to say. We're going to get down to that. C, Dub, what's good? I see you. I heard Trail Team up in our bay. Yo, look. We need to talk to the Wolfpack. I ain't gonna lie. And it seems like every time the Wolfpack get out of some shit, and then they keep their nose clean for about a week or two, maybe a month or two, they end up back in some shit. This is all I'm gonna say about that. They end up back in some shit. Now, like, not for nothing, you know, all good teams go through this. Dripset went through it. Cartel went through it. Supreme went through it. WTBD. All the dope teams have been through that once or twice or a few times in the game of their tenure. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. Shit be up, shit be down. Shit always spin the block. And then once we come back around, look, it's always going to be something else. Next week, I promise you, I can almost guarantee it. We definitely going to be talking about something else next week. So by all means, folks, if you chilling, lock in. If you driving, if you third shift, throw me in your headphones. If you at the crib doing a brush session, washing styles, comb session, set me up on the sideline with the speakers and get ready to get in a dope 50-minute brush session. Get ready to lock the fuck in. This is what we do after dark. Now, we're going to be talking some after dark activity later on because Lola done stirred the pot this week. So we got to ease into that now. We got to ease into that. So I'm going to have some questions for y'all. But again, for the ladies in the community, I'm going to apologize in advance. We will be subjecting y'all tonight. I ain't going to tell, we're going to keep it clean though. We're going to keep it clean. Some of y'all might be subjected, but it's all in good fun, all in good nature. We after dark. We locked in, we tuned in. The boys is on deck. We are ready. But we definitely going to be talking a little bit, you know, a little bit outside the lines a little bit. But we still got a lot to talk about. So we may go over. So in the meantime, get your brushes. Light something. Vape something. Sip something. I know Yak got something rolled. I know SoCal. I know you got something on deck already. Light up. Let's get ready to lock in. And brush almighty, my boy Kareem with the $4.99. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Get the ball rolling on the super chats. This is what I'm talking about, chat. Now I get it. The tariffs and everything got everybody fucked up. Tariffs and all that. But look, hold your boy down, bro. Like, look, I'll be out here on the block for y'all. Every weekend, I'm going to show up for y'all. And again, we moving the needle. We moving the culture. And we just here to do what we do best here in these wavy streets. That's all we're trying to do. So let's get ready to do some announcements, right? We're going to talk some announcements. We're going to hit the page up. Let me make sure these Reddit streets is on deck because the Reddit is moving. I'm loving what's going on in these Reddit streets. So I'm having fun on Reddit. We're going to talk about it. Let's get into some announcements. My people, pull up. Wolfpack, I see you. You bet believe. That's the sign I needed, Yak. That's it. Then now I know we can get this show on the road. They light up. Let's go. All right, check this out. Reddit. I'm going to talk about this every weekend, because we keep moving up. We at 70 people. We 70 deep in the Reddit. Last week was about 50. We got about 20 more people in the Reddit. I see my Reddit people pulling up. I see my Reddit people posting. Let me double check. We got a few headliners. Let's show some headliners. Let's see who headlined this week. We had some headliners here. Let's start at the top. The headliners, again, pull up to the Reddit. If you're not hooked to the Reddit, I think you fucking up. Reddit is popping. From the 360 Waves Reddit to the ES Reddit, we got momentum. We got momentum rolling in. And looking at the ranking, we in the top 60% already. We just pulled up, chat. We one of the top subreddits already in the top 60%. With thousands of Reddits that's out here. We are, just to let y'all know, that's statistics right there to let you know we moving. Pull up. If you on Facebook, hey look, take a break from Facebook for a while, spin the block, go up the block, round the corner. It's a condominium over there set up, and ES name is called the ES subreddit. That's what you pull up. Pull up, feel free to post up. Create posts is right there, it's easy. We got 5 people online locked in right now. We headlining people from the other subreddit. And as you can see, we headlining people from the pages. You see, we got Drip. We got the #1. And we were talking Texas Tuesday because y'all niggas was acting up. Y'all niggas really got in y'all Civil War bag on some texture wars. We definitely going to talk about that. Y'all was diabolical this week. Of course, we got Dion, the pint himself. Let's go. We got Reese. Hey, look, the texture. We got to have all flavors. We got Coarse, we got Free World, we got Creedium. What y'all looking for? We got the best of the best. We got some of our Reddit people pulling up, showing off the fresh cuts. This is what we talking about. We got Cito. Numero uno. Current champ right now. Pulled up. She said, let me pull up with my first post. She's getting love on the post. And as you can see, when you pull up, you're going to see the best of the best. I don't care what texture you got. I want y'all to be very locked in on what's going on this ES Reddit. You're going to see all kinds of textures. Everybody slapping no. So I don't even really know if this thing is up in the air. Like y'all see what y'all like. Y'all like Creedium? What up? Y'all like Creedium? We got Creedium. What y'all like? Free world, mixed Creedium? What y'all got? We got some of the young gunners, the new people pulling up. They like, look, 3-month progress. Holla at your boy. We over here helping waivers get better in these wavy streets. They want to learn from the best. We got you. Pull up, post up. Free world, Creedium, Crown Game, 720s. Now this AI shit, guys, I'm glad y'all calmed down. I'm glad y'all calmed down with this AI wave shit. I thought y'all was going to get out of hand. I honestly thought y'all was going to get out of hand, right? Check this shit out. Chat. I thought y'all was going to get out of hand with that AI shit, but y'all didn't get out of hand. And again, I wanted to reiterate what I said last time. I got to get a community to stock up. Last week, I tried to almost crash out on y'all because I said y'all only give my crash out videos more views. But apparently, the AI video that we did last week outdid the crash out video. So we definitely moving the needle. So I can't even call it at this point. Sometimes we might have to crash out to move the needle, but sometimes we might have to pull up and talk AI, and that definitely moved the needle better than a crash out video. That was crazy. So shout out to the community. Shout out to y'all hitting the like, showing love, hitting the subscribe. And again, guys, I'm glad y'all had y'all fun with the AI. And nigga just said, let's get back to brushing. Tell them to come to ES. We gonna get some new freshmen rolling in. We gonna get some new freshmen. We got you, Yak. We gonna send them right to your office. You tell them where to go. I'm gonna set up the pins. Y'all knock them down. We got them rolling up. We got them rolling up. So just no, we're not doing it. Nope, no crash out. Cause I see what happened there. The week after the crash out, we went back to business, talked about AI, because that was the main topic of the week, and we got way more views on that over the crash out. I'm good now. I'm Gucci. Because y'all let me know I ain't got to show up and crash out every week. That's great. That's great. We could do what we do for the culture and still keep shit clean. So by all means, pull up to the Reddit. You see the talent. You see the headliners. And by all means, you see the textures. It don't matter. Wavy Wayne was good. They even showed Wavy Wayne some love. Come on. T Blunt. We got people dropping gems out here. Slick Rick dropping gems. So it don't matter. Coarse Hair, Creedium, Free World. We got the best of all of them. The best of the best is come to learn from the best, the ES Reddit. You already know what time it is. So just pull up and get down with the program. All right, so y'all see me talk about this last week, the Wavy Express. Trey Johnson got the rags on deck. He got everything going now. He sent word. He said, bruh, I got a giveaway pulling up for ES After Dark next week. Put me down. We got a new shipment in, shipment touchdown. I'm doing a giveaway. So after we done with this giveaway for this month, we may roll that into the giveaway for Trey Johnson and the Wavy Express. And we gonna get that going. Shout out to Trey Johnson, the Wavy Express. He got them rags on deck. And speaking of which, the motherfucking coupe has landed. Turbo Trail, AKA Tariff Trail, AKA Trail Blaze. The rags touched down. I told y'all, rags was coming. Be on the lookout. First week, second week of April. Them terrorists couldn't stop them. They could not stop them. As you can see, the coupe has landed. The whole shipment is here. Definitely got to add the ES rag for the giveaway. Hey, look, everything touched down. Everything touched down. And we were showing this last week. We said, look, the rags are real. For the ones that didn't see it, pull up the ES. He went live The rags are real. They're on deck. The ES After Dark. The Wolfpack Casino. As you can see, he brought these things to life. He brought everything back to life, and as you can see, rags on deck. Brands. Flavors. He got exclusive colors and everything, and he got the bars, though. J Forum, what's goody? And he got the bars, though. For the ones that missed out, he got the rags. He got the crown patches. He got the bars. And by all means, my boy got the bars. We moving a different kind of bricks. And when I say he got the bars, that boy got the bars AI style. Let's go. Turbo Trail. We moving a different kind of brick this season. We moving different kinds of bricks this season. We moving AI bricks. That's all you got to do. If they ask, hey, what kind of bricks Trail with, bro? We moving AI bricks, bro. Don't worry about it. We moving AI bricks. Courtesy of the Wolfpack. Courtesy of Trail. My boy Six done leveled up. Let's go, bot. Trail got them rags on decks. Go hit up the page on ES. You're going to see the live. You're going to see the sample of the rags. And bro, when I mean samples, I mean, he got the Dallas Cowboys colors. I seen Knicks colors. I seen the Kansas City Chief colors. I seen all types of flavors, and those are the finesses that he was coming out with. He said, hey, don't be twisted. You got Knicks. We got Golden State Warriors. We got the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Draft coming up too. I ain't going to talk football. I wanted to talk football, but the draft is coming up. I may go live for the draft, but that's neither here nor there. Turbo Trail got them flavors. He got everything. Trump called last night, said don't trip. They on the way. They here. They here. He got the Saints. He got flavors. So hit up Trail. The package is here. He said, I got about 500 ready to go. He got about 500 ready to go do it. I'm thinking about going live draft time. We're going to go live draft time. Football niggas get in here. That's all I'm going to say. Football niggas jump in. We may go the whole first round, and then we're going to get up out of here, but I got to see who my boy is going to take at 12. We may move up in the draft. We got Joe Mixon locked in. Dak, it's almost sayonara, buddy. We still might use him to move up in the draft, so I don't know. We might be in the top 10 with that, but I know we're going to get top talent at 12. So if you pull up, rep your team. You got to pick in the first round. You bet to believe we're going to be locked into the draft. So I'm definitely planning on doing some draft activity. Now I'm convinced we definitely going to do some draft activity. I got to double check it, but tune in for the draft. Let's go for the birthday time. I know somebody has some birthdays. Let me double check on everything. Make sure my sources is right. The birthdays. And I see two notable special birthdays that we had pull up. Let me double check, make sure I got this right. Oh yeah, we got this right. Yep. Vernon Kells had a birthday. Lex Taylor. Brandon Goodham, happy birthday. Andrew Washington, happy birthday. My boy Jason, happy birthday. Burr, happy birthday. We seen Burr pull up. Shout out to the Saiyans. Burr is probably one of the dopest veterans we had. Quick story time about Burr. When he used to go live, he used to pull up. He went live one day when it was snowing. And he said, bruh, it's straight up snowing right now. He stepped outside. And when he stepped outside, it was like an all white owl hanging out on the perch of his roof. And it did the whole 360 spin on him. And they literally had a face off, a stare off right when he walked out the door. And he was just, he was just frozen. Like, bro, this owl just posted up on me, bro. Like, yo, shout out to Burr. Happy birthday. And of course, we had another birthday from one of the GOATs. If you missed out, I'm about to remind y'all, one of the GOATs, greatest to literally ever do it, RG3 had a birthday. Happy birthday to RG3. Motherfucking birthday. Let's go. One of the GOATs. Another quick story time about RG3, right? And this is what I'm talking about when I mean the narrative of being honest. Even if you great, you got to be honest even with the greats. Now, when I first met RG3, she wasn't the RG3 that y'all know today. And I seen her post up. And I was like, you know what, RG3, this is dope. This is dope, RG3. But you know what I'm saying? You got to step into it a little bit. I think you got to step your brush game up a little bit. Step into it a little bit. And when she made a post, she was like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit pissed me off a little bit. That shit pissed me off. But I realized once I stepped into it, I saw the progress. I saw me move the needle, and I realized this nigga wasn't really hating on me. He just saw the greatness that I couldn't see at the time. He was seeing past that. He was looking at the GOAT way ahead of the time, and she was able to reflect on that and made a post on that. Shout out to RG3. I mean, she's literally one of the GOATs. I can't wait. I mean, the day she comes back, we're going to roll out the red carpet in the biggest way possible for RG3. You bet believe we're going to roll out the red carpet for real. Happy birthday, RG3, one of the GOATs of GOATs, Hall of Famer. Salute the GOAT. Salute RG3. You already know what time it is. For the ones that know, if you know, you know. Her intro thing just fired. That's what I'm saying. She's still out there. Go look up on YouTube. She got some dope gems out there. She might even have some gems some of y'all might be able to spin the block with and elaborate in your campaign. Here again, I'm dropping game on y'all so y'all campaigns don't get dry. That's a whole nother clue right there. If you feel like your campaign getting dry, pull up the YouTube. Go look up the greats, some of the GOATs. Some of the shit they talked about on YouTube, they might not have elaborated on the page more. That's when y'all step in. And y'all can say, yo, I seen this video, RG3, yada, yada. Yo, check this out. I'm going to expand on that real quick because she was cooking. I'm going to continue to let her cook on that. So happy birthday, RG3, Burr, everybody that had a birthday. Last time I checked, I'm not mistaken, it's Aries season, the season of all seasons. If you never caught the rag from her, sheesh, let's go. Just did that for early in the week. Go search bar. Hit the search bar. It'll set you free every time. All right, y'all seen us talk about this Chain by the Gang N2. I got my copy coming soon. N2, Chain by the Gang, in stores now. Pull up the ES. You'll see it in the features section. In Amazon stores now. Hard copy, soft copy, locked in. Chain by the Gang by Nicole N2 Nelson. Another one of the GOATs. The story is dope. Loving the reviews on that. Loving the feedback. And again, if you post it and you cop it, pull up and post it. Pull up and post up. Let her know that you copped it. Make sure you tag her and support the brand. All right, we at Legacy Court. We at a part that's kind of bringing us back to front and center to what we need to get to about the things that happened this week. Now, I didn't get a chance to look at everything from the outside looking in, though. There was something that went on where there was some potential drama that got pulled in from last season into this season. I seen some waivers give their insight on it. I seen waivers give their feedback on it. Now, again, I don't know all the details into that, but I want to address one thing about some potential rules that might have been made up. I'm not going to really get into that, but we already got main rules locked in on the panel. No team votes. We kept it simple. Now, the one thing I want to keep responsible for the teams is, let me bring this to your attention, for the teams out there, the team leaders and everything. Because this has been going on for a while, and I spoke on it before in a past episode, but I'm going to speak on it again. We ain't in y'all business like that. And I know a lot of y'all teams like to keep the noise quiet when y'all got a teammate leave, when motherfuckers start team hopping and team jumping and all of that, when niggas start jumping around from this team to that team. Y'all like to keep that real quiet. Especially when teams leave. Now, what I like about what the teams did, let's talk about the good first. What I like about what the team's been doing in the last year or two, they've been introducing the new teammates with a banner, with a video, with a frame, just to let the block know we got a new teammate locked in on the squad. You've seen Dripset do it. You've seen the Wave Cartel do it. You've seen Wolfpack do that. Now, the critique that I have with some of the teams, Y'all do a very piss poor job once something happens and somebody leaves a team. Y'all like to keep that quiet. Now, the problem that can arise out of that is similar to the problem that I seen on the page this week. When people leave, people don't know that they left. They might thought they was on a team, didn't really know because nobody really shed light on it. And then lines could get crossed. I already clearly see that was an indicator of what happened this week over the situation with a few teammates. So we're going to have our mystery guests come through. They're going to talk about it. But that's one critique I could put out there for the teams. Y'all need to do a better job, right? For the administration, for the community at large. It's okay. Again, it works out like that sometimes. Everybody don't mesh with a team. They move on. You look at the top teams. Dripset has lost people. There's no love lost. Hey, look, they left. They had to move on. Greener pastures or what have you. And, it's no big deal. They let it be known. They be like, look, I'm not on this team no more. No big deal. I still love those guys. They're still my guys. I'm just not on the team no more. It's okay to put out there that XYZ is not on the team. Now, y'all can't have us out here playing detective, acting like we got to look for hashtags and be all like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be, they didn't post that hashtag. They must not be on the team. We can't make these assumptions. We got to make sure we either get that from the horse's mouth, make sure we know the team captain's involved. Hey, look, just a heads up. This what the new roster look like. You don't even have to say who left the team. You could pull up and say, hey, look, I'm just updating y'all up to speed and letting y'all know what the new roster look like. This what the new roster look like. This who we got right here. This the squad right here. And we could do the math like that. We could see the names that's not involved and we'd be like, okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. Now I spoke like, no, you did, Jay. Just for the record, I counted the team votes and we have 4 votes. Dripset had 9 on the Crown campaign, but we was the people she was mad about. Take my 4 votes away. She still lost 31-3, but okay. All right. Math is mathing. Yak said, I voted. Tell her to be mad at me. No, that's what I'm saying, Yak. Yak, I get it. No, I'm looking at the math. I seen how the math played out. And we definitely going to talk about that. But in the meantime, hey guys, check this out. Y'all can get on top of that team situation by letting people know who's on the team, who's not on the team. Let me get ready to get my guests in here. I think my guest is ready. I think they're ready. Let me double check. All you got to do is add your mic, add your camera. You're good. Okay, he's got the heads up. We're going to get our peoples in here. So in the meantime, we just vibing out real quick. We still got a half an hour time, so we're going to see what's good. Let me get ready to set the table real quick. Get my boy in here. Make sure the levels are right. Make sure everything's good. Let me see what we looking at. All right, get my guests in here. Set the seat up for him. All right, yeah, nice. All right, chat. Maybe this mystery guest that we're going to bring in here could potentially help shed light. Because again, he just wanted to give his side of the story. He said, look, I just want to talk. I just want to pull up, give my side of the story, and we're going to get up out of here. I said, say less. I didn't even have questions locked in. I might have 1 or 2 questions to throw him off a little bit just to, give that hot seat element to it. But he said he's got something to say. He's got something to get off his chest. So we're going to let him pull up, get what he need to get off his chest, and then we're going to move forward with that. And then we're going to put that away like that. And all he got to do is when you pull up, just add your mic and your camera, and you should be a go. All right, let me double check what's going on, make sure we got everything right. And by all means, we're not going, we just here to talk. We're just here to talk. This is what we're here to do after dark. So while we wait on our guests, matter of fact, let's pivot real quick. I need to pivot real quick. So Lola was in the chat. She was in J Foreign. So J Foreign was after dark. I call that shit the foreign after dark session. He pulled up in a lab coat. He was just chilling, right? And all of a sudden, they just started talking about feet. And then when it started to dawn on me, again, we're not here to subjectify with the ladies. We're just talking about feet. And I started thinking in my head, I was like, you know what I'm saying? There might be some, I know there's some ladies in the game that got some nice ass feet. I'm going to throw some names out there right now. I don't give a goddamn what y'all doing. Throw some names in the comments. I know Lola got some nice ass feet. I know Nana got some nice ass feet. I know Foxy got some nice ass feet. That's all we gonna talk about. I mean, if I had to roll a dice, again, we not talking nothing sexual, guys. We're just talking about feet. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Crownworthy got some nice feet. I might not know Crownworthy, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I think she got some nice ass feet. All right. My people's here. Hey, yo, MRJ, hey, don't go nowhere. Come through. Come through. Don't come through. Come through. We got our guest right here. Look, I'm just talking. Look, we after dark. I'm just talking. Nikki, what's good? If the feet ain't pretty, she got to leave the city. That's a bet. What did I walk in on the feet talk? Tina got some nice feet. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Tina, I know. Don't take this personal, but like I know you got some nice ass feet. We're just talking feet. Right, we're just talking feet. I got my guests in here. Hold up. Y'all cutting up. We after dark though. Don't worry about it. We after dark. Don't worry about it. Cito, I know you're out there. If you're out there, you already know how people feel about your OF. You know how people feel about Cito's only feet. We ain't even see Cito's feet, and they've been talking about Cito's feet for a long time. Now, shout out to Shell. She might have some dogs on her. Shell got the size 11 dogs on her. I'm cutting up, boy. Let's get this shit in here. Let's go. I love you, Shell. Don't kill me. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, let me see. All right, let me see. We got this going. All right, I think he might be in the shadow realm, but hopefully he can hear me. You can hear me? All right, nice. All right, we're going to add him in. We're going to get him in. Audio is here. And now I'm about to bring him out. He's in the shadow realm right now. So hopefully you should be able to get some audio. Now, Shell in the size 11, she got with a waddle. No, look, we just having fun. We're just having fun. Don't kill me. Size 17, them dogs. All right, let's get my peoples in. Y'all cutting up. See, I'm putting that shit on y'all. What did I just walk into? Nothing, dude. We just talking feet. All right. Let me bring my mystery guest out right now. Mystery guest activated. Sound should be activated. Now, this waiver hit me up. He said, look, I got something to get off my chest. And I was like, all right, let me set something aside. Let me let you get everything you need to get off your chest. So I'm gonna let you just speak freely, and you can address the situation on how things happened, how everything went on, and we'll go accordingly like that. So go ahead.
Yo, what's good? It's Flyboy for sure. Shout out ES, the best, greatest page of all time, hands down. It's been a lot of craziness going on in the wave game for like these past few days. And so, you know, you could either be that person that when you get to your breaking point, you gonna say something, or you drive past this house every day that the grass done grown so long, and for the safety of your kids, you gonna cut that grass because you know snakes is hidden in it.
Yeah.
You know, you just get sick of seeing it. Right now in the wave game today, it's a lot of canvases that can be dyed many colors. You know, they change different colors every second. And that's why you can't move on the basis of what the folks in the comment section have to say all the time.
Yeah.
Because let's just use examples. And when I mention these names, it's no disrespect or nothing. I just got to use you in the illustration to back my point. Cedo 540, case in point. The same people that be in Cito's comment section for the giveaways, the same people that's showing her love now, some of them people was in the comment section throwing shade when she left the affiliates and went to WTBD, but now they love Cito. We talking about it. Let's be real. Cito, greatest waiver of all time. I didn't say greatest female waiver. I said greatest waiver of all time. Because the female waiver's been getting put down for a little minute, And people try to act just because they a female waiver, they can't compete. But they killing the game, hands down. Kado 540, one of the greatest waivers to do what he do, and still got his page up and running today, and everybody want to be a part of ES. The same people that's showing love, that want to be on this podcast, that want to be shown, that want to be seen, that want the clout. Some of them same people left ES when Jeezy left ES. But now Jeezy back, and they love Kado. I don't believe it. Some of the same people that was quick to jump on Aaron Hunt when he used the dirty were some of the people that was riding the Wolfpack a week ago and showing them major love. And that's not to say what he did was wrong, but life has shown me that you're going to reach somebody by how you talk to them and how you treat them. Not continuing putting them down when they already messed up. They know they messed up.
Yeah.
So that's why anything that be in the comment section in connection to every time I post, I don't really take it too serious. Because like I said, the fans be the worst. Jay Maruno, you said that since 2018 till now, you've been watching me. And I ain't made no progress on my waves. Why does it matter if I made progress or I didn't make progress on my waves? I'm not running for anything. I'm not campaigning. I'm not teaching. And so you're trying to tell me that Kado now is just picking people out of a hat for Torino Challenge? Do your homework on me winning Torino Challenge. Torino Challenge is connected to people making progress. It do hit different. Go back and hit that search bar. You know, these same people that got negative stuff to say is always around when drama is, but they inactive when it comes to giving tips, unless they running for a campaign can get something out of it. They be the same people that say, hey, just go get the search bar. But what happened to the time where we used to wave and give tips to these people? Now we got to charge to give advice about waves. It just be crazy. Like, it's crazy. It blows my mind how these people be carrying themselves in the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Kevin Barris, you the biggest goofy on the wave pages today. You the same dude that when they go live and they told you was a bot, you started hashtagging that you was a bot. You got identity crisis. You go to posts that have nothing, no percentage-wise to do with you, and you always got something to say. But where are you at to post tips? Where are you at? What have you been doing? Where are you? You know, right now, we all go through things in life. And I'm not really putting in work, and I really don't have time to brush like I used to. You know, I'm working 2 jobs, so I don't have time to brush like I used to brush. So right now I'm not really trying. But some people that's in the comment section got stuff to work on, and they actually trying. So it seems like everybody focus on the wrong things, but need to focus on reality. And the reality is just too much drama and negativity in the wave game today. I come to the wave game, brush my hair, get sessions in, and get away from life sometimes, and to be at peace. Now, to address the queen, Keilani, Wavy Kill, I did not intentionally try to sabotage your campaign. I gotta, keep it real. I can't let my character be tarnished. I would never try to intentionally tarnish or sabotage anybody's campaign. At the time, as people, we all have a slow moment, and that was just one of my slow moments I had. Because I felt that if I'm no longer on the team, which is public information, I didn't bring it to the pages because I wouldn't speak on it. When I left the team, I didn't know that I couldn't vote for her. And I didn't vote for her because she used to be my teammate. I voted for Keilani because I watched the campaign and she had a better crown than her competitors. And so that's why I had voted. I seen this same female waiver from not having a crown to having a crown, and seen her brush and progress for, days, progressing. I seen her journey. Plus I seen the campaigns. She was really doing her thing with the edits and with the videos. So when I'm scrolling and I just see the polls one day, I just go on the page, I see you open the polls. I was like, let me vote for her. I can vote for her. I'm not a teammate. But the rest of the people in the wave game didn't know that. And me personally, I just feel like if you leave a team, it's corny to make this big post about how you left the team and how you don't get along with them. That's supposed to be squad business. That's team business. It should never hit the pages. That should always stay behind closed doors. But then I know y'all gonna say, but what about this situation? That's why didn't nobody know that you left. But the whole thing is, I don't like trying to make a spectacle about I left the team. And I know some people already thought that I left the team, because if you go back and do research, I've been stopped hashtagging. And some people, they're saying they didn't know that I left the team, were trying to recruit me to their team while I was still on the team, but I wasn't hashtagging. I wasn't hashtagging because I thought at some point I wasn't going to be on the team. Been having a lot of stuff going on with my mama having cancer and having to deal with it. So I just knew I wasn't going to be able to give my best self to the team. So at some point, I needed to remove myself from the team. So I didn't go into detail telling everybody, oh, I'm no longer on the team anymore. And if I won a title because somebody's campaign was tarnished, I would get that title back. I'm going to always know that I won that because their campaign was tarnished, especially if they have a better crown than me. And this is no disrespect to Brett, because Brett go hard. This dude got talked about every day, made his own brushes, doing his thing, but I've never seen him take a direct picture of his crown. And because he's never took a direct picture of his crown, I couldn't analyze and see if his crown was better or not. Aaron Hutt, you got dope waves. Keep doing your thing, bruh. Don't let that one mistake that you made define the rest of your wave career. But your crown to me wasn't better than Keilani's. So that's why I didn't vote for you.
Okay.
And that's why I had voted for Keilani.
Okay.
That's all that, But I never intentionally tried to sabotage, her campaign. And then somebody said something about I knew who Trail was, and I did that. Something in connection to Trail. I don't know Trail. I've never spoke to Trail. Trail don't know me. I don't know Trail. Only person I ever talked to from the Wolfpack was Dion Handy. I don't know nobody else. But that's all I got to say about that. If don't nobody else know me, Keilani, you know me. I never do that. I never go against my sister. Regardless of how she feel or whatever, that's gonna be my sister, always and forever, for sure.
All right, because I do got one other question, because I spoke about this before you came on, and I felt that one of the problems that led up to this situation, first and foremost, condolences to you and the fam and your moms and shit about the cancer and all of that. And like y'all spoke about, like, do you think teams have a certain responsibility to let people know the kind of status of the team, just so nobody in the community could make these mistakes and get people mixed up when they're not on the team or when they on the team? Like, even if you're not being messy, is there a kind of positive way that the community could be known that somebody's left a team, again, without being messy, so we can avoid situations like what happened on the polls and in the comments, and nobody could get any lines crossed or anything? Do you feel that there's a way that could be done?
I mean, Kado, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know a way. You and the admins will have to come up with that, because people will see stuff that's positive and can turn it negative.
Yeah.
They could put, we went our separate ways, but it's still love. And then somebody will make a false or fake narrative. And it's easy like I was telling you, the wave gang can be dyed the canvas, many colors. You seen when B40 and Nicole was pretending like she was leaving B40 and they had a problem and issues. Everybody believed it.
That was great.
They sold it to them and
that
they
was
believed
great.
it. And that wasn't the reality though. So I feel like if somebody like put it out there, hey, we left on good terms, somebody's still gonna run with a narrative and try to see what they want to see. But I don't know, because like you said, if everybody would have known that I wasn't on the team anymore, couldn't nobody intentionally try to make it to where she got to get a DQ or get kicked out. And honestly, I didn't even know that it had happened until this time this month, because then I was being told that I sabotaged somebody's campaign. I was like, how I sabotaged when I wasn't on the team? Yeah. But then I didn't tell nobody. So it's a double-edged sword on either end.
All right, well, good looking for coming through. I'm going to put you on the spot one more time before we get up out of here. Give me, in your opinion, who's your Mount Rushmore in waving? There's 4 waivers. Who's your Mount Rushmore? I'm going to put you on the spot real quick, and then we're going to roll up out of here.
Man, you put me on the spot like that. Golly, you said I could choose 4?
4. Mount Rushmore. Pick 4 waivers. Mount Rushmore all time.
Number 1, Wavy Long Way. I just, I never see nobody come into the game and just do what he do. Like, it's crazy work. Folks was killing. It's like, can come back anytime he want off a scout. Oh, number 2. I got you at number 2. And not because I'm on your podcast or I'm trying to butter you up.
I feel you.
But I didn't know you was a real person when you didn't always show your face. I didn't even know you was a real person. But one day, like, Wave Builder posted this picture and your waves was just so shiny. Like, God dang. It just said Kado 5-4. I was like, God, Lee, dude, killing. And that's what made me want to have the swirl pattern. So I put you at number 2, not just because your waves, but what you did with ES and everything you didn't overcame. I mean, you didn't have people that was on your actual admins, moderators try to turn against you, go against you, get your page deleted, like, and you still standing. You feel me? That's a real growth and development right there. I rock with that. Number 3, even though me and him done had problems in the past, 360 Jeezy. I seen him come on the page and go through a whole bunch of disrespect, and he answered with his brush.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, he did answer with it. He answered too and verbally, but he answered with his brush. He didn't stand down. He kept coming back. I don't always like how he handles stuff and how he do stuff, but maybe his way is what he feel is right, and I have my way of doing things.
Yeah.
But yeah, 360 Jeezy. Can't take it away. Look what he did with the YouTube.
Yeah.
Can't take that away. And number 4. This was really hard. This had, like, for me, number 4, I was stuck between Cali Boy Waver and Young Wavy.
All right, you got to pick one. Cali Boy or Young Wavy. You got to throw one out there.
I'm stuck between those 2. Man, I'm stuck with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say Young Wavy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Young Wavy. And no disrespect to any female waivers. I feel like when you do the Mount Rushmore one, that he had just put me on the spot. At the time, I was trying to just think about male waivers at the time.
Yeah. I
didn't include y'all in that thought process. But if I would have, I would have had Cito, RG3, Shonda McCollum.
Yeah.
And what's her name? Rachel Boyd, First Lady.
Yeah.
Can't forget her.
Yeah. No, that's dope because some people already got that locked in on a Mount Rushmore. We talk about it from time to time. We're probably going to talk about it once we go back to Around the Crown. But you got what you needed to get off your chest. Now, don't you feel a little bit better now? You got to say what you got to say. The people here, we said it, we talked, and everything good. Everything Gucci.
Yeah, everything's straight. I honestly didn't want to do this because, I don't really do the internet stuff. And I feel like at the end of the day, whenever you speak truth and keep it real, you're going to gain more haters of people that just don't like you and want to tear you down. But you know what, man, you got to continue to keep pushing forward. And no matter what come your way, you keep fighting to the very end until you ain't got no breath in your body. Because at the end of the day, we all got to go someday. We all gonna have that time when we not gonna be able to wave or brush anymore or be what we once were, because deteriorating with age and whatnot and illnesses. So when you have that energy, when you have that passion, when you in your youth, you take care of business. So when you get older and growth development is already there, you ain't gotta work as hard. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope. All right, good looking out. Good looking out for stopping by, and I will see you on the pages, my guy.
For sure. Salute.
Salute.
Appreciate you, man. Elite Spins, you say what you want to say. ES the best, the greatest page out there. Everybody made a page. Think about the reality. Everybody left ES and made a page because they couldn't stand or hang on ES. If it wasn't for ES, you wouldn't have even went out there and made your own page. ES is the best page. You can't mention the greats and not mention Elite Spins. This is where the reality is. Like, for real. Salute. I'm out.
Good looking out, Flyboy. Hey, yo, chat. This is what we talk about. This is what I'm saying. Now, we might do more sessions like this on the next week, and we might have a few people come through because I'm still looking for my 4th slot for Around the Crown because, again, we got star power up there. I need to find a 4th waiver that's got the star power that can lock in with the likes of a Drip Damone, a Cito Corleone, a Brett the Hitman. We need the talent level to be clicking on all cylinders because without that, then look, we got some uneven compatibility, and then next thing you know, they're going to get ghosts again, and that's just going to, that's not good for the brand. That's not good for the brand, but shout out the Flyboy coming through, and I mean to put him on the spot. Had to see what he thought about his Mount Rushmore list. Shout out to y'all, and I know it varies. It goes from person to person. Some people got all the ladies on their Mount Rushmore, and that's great. That's dope. This is why I ask this question time after time. We're going to ask it once we go back Around the Crown, and we're going to ask it once we start interviewing more waivers. But I think we're going to do a change of pace on bringing a few people in over the weekend, maybe next weekend, and, they could just, say what they need to say, get something out there. If they want to address somebody, they'll be able to get that out there, and they can talk about it. And while we at it, we got past our guests. Let's get ready for giveaway time. It's giveaway time. We got a little bit of time left in the broadcast, and we're going to roll out of here. Give me at least like 5 or 10 minutes of your time. We're going to get this giveaway done. We're going to talk a little NBA playoffs. Yeah. Definitely going live. Shout out to Felipe with the sub. We might be close to hitting that 1,300 tonight, gang. What's good? Pull up. You already know what to do. Exclamation SMW. The pull up. We're going to hit the button. We got D Nights, Coarse Hair King. And of course, we need 2 more waivers to lock in and get everything going. And we're going to pull up. Kado, answer my question, please. What happened? Let me double check. Let me scroll up. Did she get DQ? I got to double check because if she made the poll, she clearly didn't get DQ'd. If the score is what you said it was, she clearly was good on the polls and she just, it just didn't go her way. But I think what she was coming from with that, I think she was just coming from more of a place where I think the people that pulled up and voted against her was more or less in the realm of some hate votes. When you look at the names that was involved, she might have felt slighted by some of those and, she might have looked at it like that. But if she still made the poll, she didn't get DQ, not at all. All right, let's go DQ. Who we got? We got Amani Bilal pulled up. What's good? Hey, Amani Bilal, I ain't gonna lie, don't hold me. But I know you got some nice ass feet. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just keep that. We was talking feet. It'll make sense if you watch the rest of the broadcast. We was talking feet. That's Lola's fault. I'm gonna put that on Lola. These niggas was in here talking size 17s. We were just talking feet. That's all I'm gonna say. Turbo Truck, here we go to Dice Man. Dice Man's here. Dion, I see you. That's a lock. Slick Rick, let's go. Wave Kinley, put me down. We just cutting up. We just talking shit. That's all I'm saying. We just talking shit. That's it. We ain't gonna say nothing else. Danny Doom, let's go. Tina, pull up. Danny Doom, let's go. I see you. All right, we got this under control. We got everybody pulling up. We got people pulling up. Everything's everything. Everything is Gucci. And this is what I love, hanging out with y'all after dark. This is what we do. Hope y'all had a dope breath session. We're going to get this giveaway done. And we're going to get this. Hey, stay right there. We got to double check. Make sure you make it to the final 4. If you don't make it to the final 4, all right, right. We can see you, but that's it. We're just cutting up. Mr. Wave Man, let's go. All right, let's see who we got left. We're gonna get ready to pull the trigger on this thing. Let's get going. Give it about 30 more seconds. We're gonna pull the trigger on this thing. Let's go. Let's go. Final four. We got D Nice. We got Coarse Hair Kings. The texture battle. You already know what my stance is on that. We got textures that hit on all cylinders. Coarse Hair, Creedium, Free World. It don't matter. We got waivers that's hitting on all cylinders. It's not a big deal. Not at all. All right, Cleo got to pull up. That might be the last one we get in, and the bot leveled Cleo up. Let's go. That might be the last one. That's perfect to call it right there. Let's go. Let's get ready to roll the dice on this thing. Let's see who makes it to the final four. Mr. Dice Man himself.
If I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
And he said it. He said it. That's just to let y'all know. We got to see where this dice roll at. Let's go. Let's hit the button. Final four going in. Who we got? Let's go. Let's go. Final four rolling up. Danny Phantom, let's go. Danny Phantom, GG's. Goes to the final four. So we got D Nice. We got Coarse Hair Kings. And we got Danny. Now, from the looks of everything, it's looking like Dripset is actually running a gauntlet now this month. And I just think that's what it's looking like right now. I think that's what it's looking like. GG's, Danny Dooms. My name wasn't on the list. It had to be on the list. Let me double check on that. I know you ain't hating on my boy Yak. Hold up. We're going to double check that right now. We should see the list right on the left side. Let me double check. Let me scroll up, make sure we had it down. Let's see. Double check. Make sure Yak was in here. Show the names. Let me see all the names. I know they're going to show the names. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Yak right there. Yak was right there. Yak with the waves. They got you. And Yak with the waves was locked in. They just be hating on you, Yak. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't even control it. That you might have to talk to Trail on that. They heard about the parlay that you had with 50% a Wolfpack getting in, and you already hit the parlay for 2 weeks ahead. I think we might be at a standstill this week, but we're gonna wait on the last one to see what's good. And then we're gonna double check. But again, longest Trail don't get a win, I think it's a good week. As long as Trail don't get a win, I think it's a good week. And just like he said,
if I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good week when we ain't got to worry about Trail running the gauntlet on everybody. The package touchdown, the terrorists couldn't stop him, but we was able to get a dub with the dice this week. That's a GG. All right, that's the GG's. All right, let's get ready to get up out of here. And of course, y'all know we talking playoffs. Who y'all got? We just going playoff start, playoff jump. Who y'all got taking the whole thing? Now, we could talk first round, but before we get up out of here, I need to know who y'all got taking the whole thing. Drop your team in the comments. We're going to read these teams off. We're going to see what's good, and then we're going to roll up out of here. It was a dope session. Dope hour of power. Whoever gonna pull up on the page and go live, pull up and go live on the page. See what's good. Get a nighttime session in. I might brush with y'all. Why not? Cash my parlay though. That's a lot. I mean, 2 weeks in a row. OKC taking everything. Yak pick is OKC. Damn, who ain't the Lakers? Slick Rick got Cleveland. Show ain't gonna be the Lake Show. I mean, look. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Certain star power might have to come to life. They looking, it might be some upsets going down. I don't know. Who y'all got? OKC. I see Cleveland. I see anybody but the Lakers. I could just feel the love with the Lake Show. Just the love is the love. I see them Knicks up there. I see them Knickerbockers. Them Knickerbockers. NY, stand up. I see the Knickerbockers. I know Spike pretty psyched up about that. I know he's psyched up. So let's go. Let's go. Knickerbockers I see Boston, of course, the returning champs. They still in the hunt. Number 2 seed. I see Timberwolves pull up. Let's go. You know, they got star power over there. And most of the teams we looking at right now got star power. So it depends on how these series go. This is where the real star power shows up and see who could go the distance in the games. But this is what we're about to find out with the playoffs this year. I'm just saying, as long as LeBron flop, they're going to lose every time. That's what I'm saying. It's the last hurrah. It's the last hurrah. Put me down for the Bulls. Wow. Wow. I don't know, Tina. Tina's in bad shape. Nobody down for Golden State? I thought we would at least have 2 or 3 Golden State voters in here. I thought at least I could have swore we have at least 2 or 3 Golden State. No faith in the Golden State, though? Wow. No faith in the Golden State. I mean, they just got completely overlooked. Trail pulled up Warriors. I say Warriors in 6. All right, bet. We got 1 vote for Golden State. There's still some faith there. Without Clay, there's no play. See, all right, dude, without the one, I mean, come on, they still got what it might take to be able to carry the mantle. They've been here before. They've been down this road before. This is what I'm trying to go with. I'm trying to lean on experience right now. Teams that been there before. All right, bet. Warriors got a team. There's no Clay, no play. Jimmy Butler balling. And that's what I'm saying. They got talent. They still got something left. Lakers in 5. Here we go. Jay Wavy pulled up with the sleeper. Everybody was talking anybody but the Lakers. Jay Wavy pulls up. Lakers in 5. All right, we definitely got to get up out of here on that note. Lakers in 5. Y'all heard it here first. Jay Wavy got them down. Lakers in 5. We're going to double check. We're going to revisit everything. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Shout out to my boy, Flyboy, coming through. Again, next week, we may have another guest pull up and talk about some business. I definitely want to talk to some of the BOBs and really get a gauge on how this tariff shit been impacting the BOBs. We got to talk about that because I hear there is some impact going in these wavy streets with some of this tariff business that's going on. But we definitely going to talk about that. Around the Crown, again, I'm looking for a 4th guest of full of star power. We're going to get to that. This next month we got is going to be very busy. NBL is coming up. I'm talking to some of the team captains. I'm working on scheduling right now. And just to remind you before I get out of here, there's some question marks next to some teams that I need to address. Sayings. We got to see what that roster is looking like. Is that roster looking ready to start the season off if the season was to start maybe at the end of May? Is the Sayings ready? Spoon Gang. I hear Spoon Gang is on a resurgence. Is Spoon Gang going to be ready at the end of May, possibly when the season kicks off? Is Spoon Gang going to be ready? Pew, a.k.a. PEW. I hear y'all only got 1 or 2 deep out there. So let me know. Will y'all be ready to pull up if you got to perform week 1 or 2? About a month from now, if the season start up, these are the 3 teams I'm highly looking at to see if we can lock y'all in. Because looking at that, if we lock those 3 teams in, we're looking at a 12-team league, and we're going to kick that off the ground. Most of the other teams, they looking ready. I got to double check with Pew, the Sayings, and Spoon Gang. Once we check in with that, y'all can post on the page, or y'all can hit me up and let me know. We're going to get that going. And of course, next month, in about a month from now, we got the Hall of Fame coming up. Wave Hall of Fame, the annual Wave Hall of Fame kicks off Hall of Fame weekend. Of course, we're going to kick off on Saturday in the middle of May. We're going to kick off Saturday, Soul Seeker Day, a.k.a. Tombstone Day. We're going to revisit mental health. We're going to lock in on that. Sunday, we're going to pull up and provide flowers. We're going to roll out the red carpet. The gold jacket's going to be in attendance. So we're going to have a lot of people pulling up. And we're going to usher in the new Hall of Famers of 2025. Again, shout out to everybody that came through. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Hit the like. If you ain't hit the like while you was here watching, on your way out, do me that solid. Hit the like. Shout out to my people that pulled up with the super chat and the super thanks. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Kado, being choked is vanilla as hell. That's normal. Kado said, I heard Lola got some pretty feet.
Shawty got her ass on her. Don't put my hands on her.
If I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
Now we both have 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, but Sita got buns. Me, I have no buns. She, hey.